We saw this clip. Everybody saw it. I don't know if y'all saw it. It was real. I don't know. It was really well acted if it wasn't, right? Because in the clip, the brother was talking to the sister. I think she had the phone. She was talking to him and she was like, hey, why aren't you treating me the same way that you used to and all this other stuff? And he's like, hey, babe, you know what I mean? You done gained some weight. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't really popping like it used to. The attraction is not quite there like it used to be. But, and now that I think about it, it was fake because there was no way a dude was being that real on the camera for her to then post it on socials. But assuming that it was, the guy was like, hey, man, you gained weight. You had a baby like 2 years ago. You don't work out. You know what I mean? I pay all the bills. You got the crib or whatever. And he just basically trying to express to her like, hey, what's happening? You know what I mean? Like, it's just ain't really popping. Hey, what do we need to do to support this? And she was not feeling it. She was, coming with a bunch of excuses. And the caption was like, hey, he's just ready to be cheating. And I was like, if he hadn't already, you know what I'm saying, in my mind. So my question to y'all is, I get it. You're supposed to talk to your partner, try to work through things. But if you did all that and you continue to try to do all that and she still don't budge, what else is the brother supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Put up or shut up or blow up his whole family? What are y'all thoughts? Is he between a rock and a soft place? You know what I'm
saying? That's terrible.
You're welcome.
Better than a hard place, though.
Huh?
Better than a hard place, though, Paul. So you go.
I mean, he probably would prefer to be in a hard place, but go ahead, man. Go ahead.
And so, it's funny. I have had conversations like this with my wife, and because we deal with people who are expanding their relationship in different ways, and even in that space, sometimes people don't move ethically, right? But I think he's doing the right thing. He's having a conversation, and I think he's entitled to say, "Hey, this is what I found attractive. This is what bagged me. You have failed to show me something that I would like more than what bagged me, and now you are taking what bagged me off the table. I'm at the negotiating table with you now to discuss." And now what I do think that in this real or not real, what he did was, I hope y'all got that, real or not real. Anyway, what he did was I disagree with the way he presented it. Okay. I think he should have said outright, listen, I'm not attracted to the size that you are right now. Now, and I'm not hating on the big boned people or the really skinny people, the itty bitty committee people. I'm not hating on either one of y'all. Everybody got their likes and their preferences. It's cool. There are pluses and well, anyway, there are pros and cons to both. But here's what I am saying: we're entitled to like what we like. And if the man had told her, hey, the way you're moving right now, I can't pick you, or your hip bones hurt me in doggy style, whatever it is. If he had expressed his mood and his position, he'd say, hey, I can't get down with it. I'm going to have to find something that works for me. And she continued to be whatever she is. I think that's okay because he's not cheating. He told her and she didn't change. It was a renegotiation. The terms are now different. He can move on. I know people won't agree, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and just jump in here with my I don't agree per se. So I'm going to go with the broader perspective first. So first of all, women body changes, point blank period, is about hormones, pregnancy, stress, health conditions. Anything can cause a woman to gain weight. Matter of fact, some people just look at food and gain weight. That's just how it is sometimes. Now, what I will acknowledge is that if they had the conversation and she doesn't seem like she's willing to make any type of changes in any shape, way, or form, then there's other things that could have been done. Because if you know, weight gain isn't just from going to the gym, because I saw through the clip, the fake clip, real clip, whatever, that he was like, you don't go to the gym. Well, technically 90% of weight gain is the food that you eat. So maybe it's just a matter of having healthier choices in the house and she taking advantage of those healthier choices, particularly since she's a stay-at-home mom. There's some things that she can do to change her diet, which, by the way, my sisters, we need to talk about that obesity rate within our community. So even though this could like it was for him, his attraction, it should be for you as well, because you should want to be healthy, even with recognizing all this other stress and hormonal change and so forth that may come with the various things that come in life. I think cheating is a choice still. And so they had the conversation supposedly in this thing, but it says for better or for worse. So are you telling me that your attraction or your marriage vows were conditional 100% while you're expecting 100% loyalty? So now if she went out and said, oh, you know what? I'm not attracted to you anymore because you don't listen to me, because women are emotional. So if you're not listening to her or anything like that, does that give her the right to go and cheat? Especially if she had the conversation. But that's not what this is about. Let's get back to attraction. At the end of the day, I feel like in his particular case, if he constantly expressed this and she's not willing to recognize that for her own personal health benefit, this is something that she should be doing for herself. And at the same time, recognizing that, hey, I do need to do something to keep my marriage strong. then there's a problem there. So then she needs to do some self reflection and not just rely on the fact that she had this baby 2 years ago, unless there's other medical conditions that she may be suffering from that cause her to keep this weight on. Other than that, I'm going to always say cheating is a choice.
Can I push back a little bit? In the era of Cardi B, where women say they got their wops, they don't cook, they don't clean, but that's how they get that ring. If you don't keep the wop, if it don't stay dripping, which we know biologically it really won't, right? And your body don't stay tight, which we know by gravity it really won't. Then what else you got? If you got nothing else, then shouldn't he move on to somebody else who's providing what you were providing at first that you're no longer providing? I'm just saying.
So are you saying that when she get older, as women age, does that mean she gets put out to the pasture too in the marriage then?
If-
Because as we know, as you stated, gravity does cause some droppage. So does that mean when you get older and you get some ED that we should be looking outside too? I'm just saying, it's just like a ring around the rosy here. Communication always is the key. They say and compromise. So I think compromise needs to take place in this particular situation. If she's cool with him cheating, then it's not cheating. To be honest, he already renegotiated, and he renegotiated to say, "I'm going outside." That's not cheating.